Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of XTW, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies and gentlemen, right now, our new Universal Champion, Kenneth, is in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, in XTW King Kenneth, my pay-per-view that I created, you know, I couldn't go down at my own pay-per-view, even though I lost against Roman Reigns. At the end, I still stand supreme. I still end up winning it all. Now look at me and respect me. I am the new Universal Champion. And from now on, my name is not just Kenneth. My name is King Kenneth. And people call me a paper champion because I got Razor and Akam. But before I ever had them, I reigned supreme in XTW. I was champion multiple times. Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns is surrounding the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, Roman Reigns, he punched Kenneth, ladies and gentlemen, with a right hand to the head. Then, ladies and gentlemen, he punched with another right hand to the head. Then, ladies and gentlemen, Seth Rollins, he punched Kenneth with a right. Then, ladies and gentlemen, he punched with another right, ladies and gentlemen, to the head. Then Seth Rollins punched with another right. And then Kenneth, he punched Seth Rollins, ladies and gentlemen, with a right hand to the head. And ladies and gentlemen, Seth Rollins fall down. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Kenneth, he do a clothesline on Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns fall down to the mat. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Seth Rollins, he do a right kick to Kenneth, and Kenneth fall down to the mat. Ladies and gentlemen, it's like the Universal Champion Kenneth. He trying to get up to his knees, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to get up to his knees, ladies and gentlemen. And Seth Rollins, ladies and gentlemen, he's stalking Kenneth. He's stalking Kenneth, ladies and gentlemen. It looked like he could try to do the curb stomp on the Universal Champion Kenneth, ladies and gentlemen. Then, ladies and gentlemen, look like Seth Rollins, he trying to do the curb stomp, ladies and gentlemen, on Kenneth. But somehow Kenneth, he grabs Seth Rollins and he slams him down to the mat, ladies and gentlemen. Then, ladies and gentlemen, I know Roman Reigns, he did a spear to Kenneth, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies and gentlemen, the Universal Champion Kenneth, ladies and gentlemen, he exit the ring, ladies and gentlemen, from the assault, ladies and gentlemen. From the assault, ladies and gentlemen, of Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Roman and Seth, you want to defy me? You want to attack the king? Well, I'm going to give you a taste of your own medicine. Right now, you two will compete in a match. You will compete in a tag team match against Brock Lesnar and Shelton Benjamin. Your match is right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Brock Lesnar, ladies and gentlemen, and Shelton Benjamin, ladies and gentlemen, they're walking to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the first two men who is going to start this match is Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns, ladies and gentlemen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, both men are both locking up, ladies and gentlemen. Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar, they're both locking up. And Brock Lesnar, he picks up Roman Reigns, and ladies and gentlemen, he do a front suplex on the big dog. And Kenneth, he's sitting by the ringside. Brock, I want to destroy them. Show them no mercy. Show them why they call you the Beast Incarnate. And ladies and gentlemen, Roman Reigns, he do a flying clothesline to Brock Lesnar. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Brock Lesnar, he comes up behind Roman Reigns, ladies and gentlemen. Then, ladies and gentlemen, he do a backward suplex on the big dog, ladies and gentlemen. And then Brock Lesnar tagging his partner Shelton Benjamin, ladies and gentlemen. Then Roman Reigns picks up Shelton Benjamin, ladies and gentlemen. Then, ladies and gentlemen, he slams him to the mat. Then Shelton Benjamin, he trying to do a kick to Roman Reigns, but Roman Reigns countered his kick, ladies and gentlemen. Then Shelton Benjamin, he do a kick to Roman Reigns to the head. Then Shelton Benjamin goes for the cover. 1, 2, 2 counts. Then, ladies and gentlemen, the big dog, Roman Reigns, picks up Shelton Benjamin, ladies and gentlemen. Then Roman Reigns throws on Shelton Benjamin in the midsection. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Roman tagging his partner Seth Rollins, ladies and gentlemen. Then, ladies and gentlemen, Seth Rollins, he picks up Shelton Benjamin by the neck, ladies and gentlemen. Then, ladies and gentlemen, he do Skywalker, ladies and gentlemen. That's Skywalker, ladies and gentlemen. And then Seth Rollins clams on top of the ring post, ladies and gentlemen. Then Seth Rollins jump from the ring post on Shelton Benjamin, ladies and gentlemen. And he go for the cover, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, ladies and gentlemen. Brock Lesnar, ladies and gentlemen. He interfered in a cover, ladies and gentlemen. Then, ladies and gentlemen, Brock Lesnar could get Seth Rollins from the back, ladies and gentlemen. And, ladies and gentlemen, he do suplex to Seth Rollins. Then, ladies and gentlemen, it looked like Brock Lesnar, ladies and gentlemen, he can do the L5 on Seth Rollins. Then, ladies and gentlemen, he do the L5, ladies and gentlemen. Then, ladies and gentlemen, I know where Roman Reigns, he do a spear, ladies and gentlemen, a spear to Brock Lesnar, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, it look like Brock Lesnar, he's hurt after that spear, ladies and gentlemen. And, ladies and gentlemen, it look like Shelton Benjamin, ladies and gentlemen, he can do a DDT on Seth Rollins, ladies and gentlemen. Then Roman Reigns do the Superman punch to Shelton Benjamin. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Seth Rollins, he get up, ladies and gentlemen. And, ladies and gentlemen, Seth Rollins, he do the curb stomp to the head of Shelton Benjamin, ladies and gentlemen. And, ladies and gentlemen, Seth Rollins go for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, ladies and gentlemen, is the big dog Roman Reigns and the architect Seth Rollins. Ladies and gentlemen, these two men make a great tag team. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, ladies and gentlemen. They had defeated Shelton Benjamin and Brock Lesnar, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, this has been an awesome match, ladies and gentlemen. And Kenneth don't look happy. Hey y'all, I got an announcement to make. Don't just celebrate yet. You know XTW Fighter Mania 6 is coming up. And you know I am the Universal Champion. But at XTW Fighter Mania 6, I will crown a new Universal Champion. So, Roman, it will be you versus your partner, Seth Rollins. Whoever wins the match at Fighter Mania 6 will become the new Universal Champion. Let's see how well your friendship lasts. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenneth has made a blockbuster announcement at XTW Fighter Mania 6. It will be Roman Reigns versus his partner Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching another episode of XTW.